Hello everybody, welcome to my live stream here. I'm going to have this video going up. I'm continuing to get messages sent to me asking me what I think of the Fine Brothers, what's going on with the Fine Brothers fall, what do I think about it, my reaction to their video that they put up about a week ago. I did actually see their video before they deleted it. It was a video where they tried to basically patent or copyright and prevent anybody else on YouTube from making reaction videos and making any kind of a video that said, react in it or anything like that. And essentially what they wanted to do was they wanted to copyright, a vague term for a style of video, which they really can't do. You can't copyright, for example. What they essentially tried to do would be, like I explained this the other day to somebody when I did a live stream, I believe. It was more than a week ago. It was right before, I believe, the first of the year. And they came on and they tried to come out with a video that said, hey, and they tried to market it like it would be some kind of appealing thing for anybody making reaction videos. And so anybody that could make reaction videos could sign up at their website and evidently get their help and their assistance and use their tools and everything like that to suddenly have their own reaction videos go through what they called React World. And it was like, oh yeah, you can use the Fine Brothers and we'll work together, we'll be one big community, blah blah blah. But essentially anybody that could see through the smoke knew that all they was trying to do was scare anybody that was making reaction videos against them, coming after them, to shut down their videos. And if they didn't sign up for, with them making reaction videos, that, they would come after them. But anybody that did sign up would have to pay them anywhere from 20 to 40% of their income on YouTube, their AdSense money, and even a bigger chunk if they had any kind of bonuses from sponsors or whatever. The Fine Brothers would have got even a bigger percentage. Now the 20 or 40%, it was 20% if you was an independent YouTuber like me who doesn't have a network affiliation. I'm not signed up under any kind of network here on YouTube. But anybody that was signed up on a network would only get 60%. Now how they to do that, I have no idea. If somebody was signed up under a network, then they sign up under the Fine Brothers, I think that would have been a mess anyway. So I don't think it was thought out well at all. I don't think they thought, how people would react to that. And essentially, these guys had over 14 million subscribers. You can see them now. They have almost lost 500,000 subscribers in the last week. Now, when they have 14 million subscribers, 500,000 may not seem like a lot, but they are continuing to lose subscribers. And I did a live stream the other morning real early. I think it was Monday morning. I did a live stream and I figured that they were losing about 2,300 subscribers per hour at that time. And I predicted then that it would kind of die out, that it would kind of level out. Maybe they would start gaining a few subscribers here and there. But if you look here, let's go ahead and do the math here. If you look here, they have at basically 15:52 p.m. they had right around 13,652,000 subscribers. Call it 652,000. 10 minutes later, they have lost a little more than 350 subscribers. And if you multiply that out, you're looking at, still, they're losing over 2,000 subscribers per hour. May not seem like a lot when you have 13 million, but if this continues, you know, it's going to do some pretty good damage to them. I mean, I only have 3,800 subscribers. This would kill me in an hour and a half if I made a move like that. Yeah, more like the Fell Brothers. And like I say, I hadn't really seen anything by them. The only thing I remember actually watching was I did see a video like 6 months ago or something like that when I was making the Last of Us videos. I had seen them do some reaction videos and showed like older people reacting to The Last of Us, and I also saw them do like elders react to I think Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that. But welcome to my live stream, everybody. I'm going to put this video up on my channel. I was just playing a little bit of Cubics HD until, you know, somebody actually signed in. I'm surprised I don't have more people signing in, because I've had at least like 7 or 8 people message me asking me what I think of the Fine Brothers. I'm not a fan of the Fine Brothers. I mean, they're really nobody that I've ever watched. And see ya, Snake. It's just that I'm not big on reaction videos, you know. I kind of think it's kind of shady and cheap to make your YouTube channel based off the success of other videos or other channels. And really, that's what reaction videos are. There's not a whole lot of them that I've seen that actually, you know, kind of add anything to a videos. Most of the reaction videos that I've came across are just somebody watching a video and, you know, smiling or laughing to it or whatever, and they really don't add a lot of their own input or ideas to it. Hey Candace, how are you doing? So I just wanted to go ahead and make a quick video. I wanted to go ahead and live stream in case anybody that's asking me to make my reaction, you know, wanted to come on and ask me questions directly, or talk about it, or talk about anything. And I'll probably leave this video, you know, up on my channel for whoever to watch later. But yeah, I mean, this is a prime example of a channel, a couple of guys here that 14 million subscribers. These guys are making bank. These guys are obviously making millions of dollars a year. And what do? They try to get greedy. They try to get even greedier. They try to make even more money. They try to copyright or patent an idea like reaction that can't be copyrighted. It's not their idea. There's been reaction videos and entertainment based on people reacting to something way before the Fine Brothers ever made their first reaction video, however long ago. They are, yeah, at least productive kind of videos. They don't add any original content or even exactly. And what they're trying to do, all these reaction videos, all these people that are reaction, I mean, I could do the same thing. And I could be a lot more successful. Instead, I create original content. I create original either Let's Plays where I play a video game and talk about it, talk about my feelings or whatever in a video game, or I review like indie games that nobody's ever heard of right here on my channel. And it's original content. It's stuff that, you know, is really me. You see a lot of my personality and who I am with my videos and what I do. I have cooking videos. I have videos where, you know, I talk about how to raise a bearded dragon, or how to treat a wounded guinea pig, or how to build a guinea pig cage. I do all kinds of stuff on my channel, and it's original content that I come up with for my channel. And I'm not that successful on YouTube. I mean, I'm still only at 3,800 subs after years of being on YouTube. Sure, I could go and make a reaction video and react to the most popular, you know, videos and viral videos on YouTube just to get easy hits and easy views. But to me, that's cheap. You know, that's kind of like stealing somebody else's work or content or popularity. Yeah, so Snake says he was wondering my opinion on this. I mean, I think it's shady. Because of this, I'll probably never watch another Fine Brothers entertainment video for, you know, for as long as I know who they are. I don't care what they come out and apologize with. The fact is that they're snakes. They're, you know, they're freaking, they're the lowest scum on earth to not only be making reaction videos and trying to suck on the success of other people's popular videos, but then they go and try to copyright that term, react. anybody that makes a reaction video has to come through us and give us a 20 to 40% cut. Or, you know, they kind of left the threat out there that, you know, they might come after you if you weren't going through them. They didn't say that directly, but you could definitely feel that with their video that they had. Not only that, when I went and actually looked at their frequently asked questions on the link that they gave under that video, they were wanting to take 20 to 40% of your AdSense money for anybody that made a reaction video. But here's the thing that really made me despise the Fine Brothers and despise the whole thing and knew it was a crock, is if you had signed up, let's say that I had made reaction videos. Let's say I was a person, I was a small YouTuber, and I'm like, you know what? If I sign up under the Fine Brothers with my reaction videos, a 3,000 subscriber guy, a little guy, and I suddenly go through their network, you know, maybe it'll help me out. I could see where a small YouTuber might think that if they signed up under a big, successful Fine Brothers Entertainment and started using them, their React world, more people might watch my videos and I might make even more money. I could see how somebody might think that. So there's no telling how many people actually signed up for this. But the thing that really stuck out to me was just looking at the frequently asked questions. If you decided, if you was a small YouTuber or whoever, doesn't matter how big you were, and you signed up under them with what they plan to do, and they suddenly took anywhere from 20 to 40% of your AdSense money, and you finally said, you know what, I'm not getting any more views, I'm not getting any more subscribers by being through you guys are just taking a chunk of my money, which is probably what would have happened, and somebody would have left and said, screw you, Fine Brothers, I'm out of here. Suddenly, based on that contract that you agreed to when you signed up with them, for eternity, for the life of your YouTube account, they would suddenly get even a bigger cut of all your reaction videos, 50%. If you leave them, they take even more. And that was what they were trying to do. Now, if that doesn't spell greed, if that doesn't spell, you know, the worst kind of venom on earth, if that doesn't spell shady, sneaky, devilish kind of people to you, then I don't know what does. And this is a prime example of money makes people evil. These guys are making millions of dollars already. They can't just leave that alone and continue to make their content and be happy. No, they have to go and try to copyright vague terms to make even more money and try to shut down other people that are successful with reaction videos. And that's part of it too. I could see that in their video, that part of the reason they were doing this is they were pissed off. They thought that they had the corner of the market. They thought they were the first ones to come out with reaction videos, and now they see other people coming out and making reaction videos and getting like millions of new subscribers in the first year or whatever, making reaction videos and seeing that other people were successful with this, and it pissed them off. They're like, hey, they're copying us. We want a chunk of their money. They can't do this. We want to scare them. We want to scare them into signing up under us. And that's exactly what it was. And they put all the marketing skills and, you know, looked like $1 million in their video. But all it was shady, sneaky, and evil. It was nothing but greed. They tried to advertise it like it was a community and that, you know, YouTube didn't need more corporate America stuff. No, they needed a community that could work together, all this BS. And that's all it was corporate America crap that they were trying to pull. You know, more monopoly type stuff is what they were trying to do. They were trying to cut out even the small guys, the small YouTubers, and get a cut of even the smallest YouTubers' money because they were that greedy and that evil. Snake says, not to toot your horn, but your channel is really legit, Zaxter. I've also trademarked Let's Play and indie games and video game reviews. Thankfully, the Fine Brothers is able to take most of the heat. Woo. So, yeah, I mean, let's put this another way, shall we? And I did this the other morning. What they tried to do, what the Fine Brothers tried to do, would be, imagine, if you would, imagine a deli. Let's say a big, fine deli in the state of New York. Okay? And maybe they have, you know, 10 or 12 fancy delis and they make a ton of money in the state of New York. And they make sandwiches and gourmet sandwiches, right? Imagine if they suddenly said, you know what? I don't like that all the other restaurants around the world are making sandwiches and selling sandwiches. We've sold sandwiches for 20 years. We should get a cut of that. And so what the Fine Brothers tried to do would be like this big deli in New York suddenly coming out and saying, we're trying to copyright sandwiches. We want a cut of every restaurant in the world that sells any kind of a sandwich for money. We want 20, 40, 50% of that money. So suddenly, any sandwich shop here in Idaho or Montana or California or whatever that sells a sandwich for $4, hey, $1.50 or $2 of that goes to this deli in New York because they're making a sandwich. Doesn't matter that they're making it all themselves. It's their own sandwich, 3,000, 5,000 miles away. No, this deli in New York wants a cut of that because they're making a sandwich and they've been making sandwiches longer. It's totally BS. Could you imagine a sandwich shop trying to do that? They'd probably go out of business within a year. Just for making a move like that. It would be all over the world. Everybody would hate it. And that's exactly what you see on YouTube now. People are smarter than that, thank God. I don't know how, because there's a lot of stupid people in America nowadays and around the world. And it shows in a lot of ways. But at least people have this common sense and understanding to know that what the Fine Brothers tried to do was as shady and low as it gets. And that's why you see that even more than a week later now, after that video, they are continuing to lose over 2,000 subscribers per hour. How's it going, Ryan? So I'm just a small guy. I'll probably never be big on YouTube. I mean, with the kind of content that I make, because I don't make fake scripted videos like so many out there. I don't do reaction videos, stuff like that. None of my videos will probably ever go viral. But at least I can say, at least I have the decency in the class that I can say, that at least what I make is original content. At least what I make is authentic. It's not fake. And at least, I'm not some greedy corporate swine like slime, on YouTube just trying to get out there and cut everybody's throat to try to make my own chunk of the pie. What I do is mostly for people, to entertain people, to educate people, whether it be cooking or whether it be, helping your pet, your bearded dragon, like I've had bearded dragons, or help your guinea pig, or, to help people out, give people product reviews. I've done product reviews of, how to fix coffee makers, product reviews of different things that I've had. Most of what I do is like indie video game reviews, those games that we've never heard of. I go out there, try to buy the game on launch day with my own money. Most of the time, I spend my own money buying some indie game that nobody has a clue what the hell it is, and I put out a video to let people know, hey, this is, even if they don't agree with my opinion or my review of it, at least they can see me playing the game and say, hey, well, Zaxter99 says this game isn't that great, but I can see the gameplay. It looks like my kind of game. I'm going to go ahead and try it, And that's what I do on my channel. So at least I'm original, and I'm never going to be big because of that, because I don't make reaction videos and I don't, steal other people's success. And that's what a reaction video is. So for example, I did do a video on, what was it? I did a video on somebody that has a couple of million subscribers. Oh, it was McJuggernuggets about 6 months ago. And I put McJuggernuggets in my title, and I made a video basically showing how fake he is. That everything he does is completely scripted. That his father breaks his crap. Basically, it's just all show. It's completely scripted to try to get views. And it's worked for him. And I said, yes, his videos are entertaining, but it's fake, it's scripted, it's not real. And for people to think that he's real and that the videos are authentic are absolutely nuts. They're stupid to believe that. And that's what I made a video of. But most of my videos that I do, I get 20 or 30 views, maybe 100 views over a few months. That video that I did, just because McJuggernuggets was in the title, had thousands of hits the first week. And that's what I'm talking about. So people will make reaction videos. So let's say PewDiePie. Let's say PewDiePie made a live video where, I don't know, let's say PewDiePie was playing a game on one of his videos and he wasn't feeling well and he puked all over the monitor, and he went ahead and put that up because he figured it would get views. So PewDiePie pukes while playing a game, right? Spews puke while playing a game. That video, just because of that, on PewDiePie, would get millions and millions and millions and millions of views. So what people do is they will make a reaction video. My reaction to PewDiePie. They'll be damn sure they put PewDiePie in the title. My reaction to PewDiePie's puking video. And it will come up in the search, and people will watch that, and they'll get, thousands or tens of thousands or even millions of views just because they are stealing PewDiePie's name and putting that in the title, but they're actually, a lot of times, they're showing PewDiePie's whole video. They're showing his whole video right there. It's not their content. They're stealing off his success. They're stealing his content and saying it's fair use because they're watching it and show them laughing or crying or talking or whatever about it. That's BS. That's why I don't understand the popularity of reaction videos. You want to see the video, watch the original video, not some dumbass freaking picking his nose to it. Hey Ryan, Rocky is doing well. I'll have to have more videos about him soon. Thanks Cam, I appreciate that compliment. I love your videos. All right. Snake, good point on PewDiePie. Yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and make a video. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want to ask me anything about my channel or, again, my reaction to Fine Brothers, let's go ahead and take a quick look again. The other day I did a live stream of this Fine Brothers Entertainment. I think it was either Monday morning or Tuesday morning. And he was losing about 2,300 subscribers per hour for about 3 or 4 hours straight. And I told people that I figured that, by now, within the next few days, I figured this fall of their subscribers would kind of level out. But to my surprise, here it is Thursday afternoon, and they are still losing about the same amount of subscribers. Let's go ahead and check it one more time. At 3:55 p.m. my time, he had 651,902. Let's call it 651,900 at 55. And 20 minutes later, 651,185. So we are 651,185, 651,905. So 905 minus the 185 equals, and this is 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes. The last 20 minutes, the Fine Brothers have lost 720 subscribers. To get an hourly rate, we multiply that by 3, because there's 320 minutes in an hour. Again, over 2,000 subscribers per hour, and it's been more than a week now since they put out that video. Now, they've long taken that video down. They've made a public apology, but as you can see, people aren't accepting it. People are still unsubscribing from their channel. Now, what I said the other morning when I did a live stream about this is I said, we don't know if this is worth it. This might actually have paid off for the Fine Brothers. Even though it's a big hit on their subscribers, we don't know during that first couple of days that they had that video up how many people signed up for their BS and signed up for the 20 to 40% knock or take-in of their monetization. Remember that anybody that signed up that had reaction videos, even if they leave, the Fine Brothers then take even more money, getting a 50% cut of all their reaction videos signed up under React World. So we don't know that. I'm kind of doubting this wasn't a big payoff because it looks like they kind of shut it all down. They cut down the React World video, and they might have just shut it all down completely. So they may not make any revenue at all at this point. That'd probably be my guess. But as you can see, regardless, it doesn't really matter. They are still losing subscribers at over 2,000 per hour. If you took somebody like me with 3,800 subs, I'd be dead in an hour and a half if I made a move like this. Hour and a half, I'd be completely dead. So, Ryan says, I have 2 10-month-olds I plan to breed. Now, Ryan, let me tell you about, if you're still there, Ryan, I don't know if you are. If you're still there, really, really, really carefully check in and do your research on breeding bearded dragons. There's a lot of expense involved, a lot of time involved, and if you think you're going to make easy money at it, you're not. You can ask anybody that's done breeding of bearded dragons or whatever, even though they may have 100 to 200 babies at once. It's a ton of work to go in and hatch all those. You have to have all the terrariums to separate them, or they'll bite each other and snip at each other. You have to be really careful with bearded dragons and breeding them. Not only that, I read on a website, somebody was saying that 100 baby bearded dragons goes through 20,000 crickets a week. And if you look at that, how much that would cost, it's a considerable amount. You're talking $1,000 in American money or more per month just to feed all those babies until you get rid of them. So really do your research before you actually breed bearded dragons, because you're talking about a ton of work. You have to have lights and heat lamps and everything for all of them. You can't just put them all in one tank, because they'll fight and nip at each other, and nobody's going to want to buy a bearded dragon that has a nipped tail or a nipped leg or that's injured or that's dead. Snake says the first initial video they did about their shady business deal was the last nail in the coffin for them, in my opinion. Could be. I mean, time's going to tell how long this is going to hurt them. I still think that eventually this is going to level out, and people are going to start forgiving them, and they're going to continue to put out more of the reaction videos, and they'll start getting new subscribers. The question is, how long is it going to be before that happens? I don't know. Time will tell. Cam says, when do you think it's going to level out? Obviously, it can't go on forever, since a large amount of subs are inactive accounts or bots. Well, that's true. And we don't know how many of those subscribers, were paid for, that kind of thing. That's another thing I don't do. I never pay for views or subs or anything like that. I don't have the money to. I'm a small YouTuber. I'm not going to go out and pay for views or pay for subscribers. Not only that, that isn't the kind of subscribers I want anyway. I want subscribers like you guys right here, right now. You guys that are passionate about watching me and hearing my passion, and that are, care about what I think. I don't want some bot or some, person that doesn't care about me in Indonesia as a subscriber or wherever. I want people that, want to watch my video, that like my opinion, that care what I think, and that, where my videos actually entertain them or give them some kind of value in their life. So Cam, I don't really know when it's going to level out, to be honest with you. I mean, I know they made a big apology. You can see right here that they've gained a couple of subscribers, but then they lose, 5 more. So they're still dropping, and they're still dropping at almost the same rate they were 3 or 4 days ago. So I guessed 3 or 4 days ago that they would start leveling out by now. I said within the next few days it'll probably start leveling out. Well, I was wrong about that. But I would still guess now instead of a few days, now it looks like it might be a couple weeks to a month before they level out. And let's just take the middle ground there. Let's say I said a couple weeks to a month. Let's just take the middle ground of my guess right there. I could be completely wrong. But how bad is it going to hurt them? I don't know. Let's take the route. Let's say 3 weeks. Okay? Let's say it's 3 weeks before they level out, and they continue to lose this same rate of subscribers for 3 weeks. That'd be pretty bad. I really kind of doubt it'll go that long. But let's say that is what it is. Let's say 3 weeks. 2,160 per hour. You multiply that by 24 is 1 day, and you multiply that by 21 if it is 3 weeks. That is, what is that? That is over 1 million more subscribers. So they've already lost about 500,000. If this continues at this rate for another 3 weeks, they could potentially lose 1.5 million subscribers. That'd put them down around, 12 million, 12.5 million, if that happened. So it's going to have to continue a long time before, they lose all their subscribers. And once it levels out and people start trusting them again and people forgive them, chances are they're going to start gaining subscribers, again. So in a year from now, probably not going to make a whole lot of difference. People will remember it for a long time. But my guess and my prediction is that eventually they're going to start leveling out and they're going to start gaining subscribers again. And this is just going to be a mild bump, bump to their knee. Nothing but like falling off a bike and skinning up their knee. They'll learn something from this for sure. Ryan says, yeah, I know I've done my research and know how much it will cost. Yeah, just be sure you're ready for that, Ryan. Do all your research and know how much it'll cost. I mean, I can't. We're thinking about getting a female bearded dragon as well. We want to get like an orange one, and our first thought was like, hey, we could breed them. We could breed our female dragon, because we're going to get a female dragon. But then we was like, we could breed them, and money signs went in our eyes, and my kids started saying, well, how much would you give us money too? And, all this, a money sign went around, and then I started doing the research, and I'm like, you know what? We're not going to make any money at this. If we do, it'll be very little, and it's going to be a hell of a lot of work, and you're going to have a hell of a lot of investment to buy all the tanks and lamps and food, especially the food to feed them. Yeah, I mean, if you really love bearded dragons, that'd be a reason you do it. If you're doing it to try to make money, that wouldn't be a good reason to do it, because you're probably gonna fall on your ass and hate it. So is there any other questions any of you guys want to ask me about the Fine Brothers or anything about my YouTube channel? I am planning on getting on my PS4. I'm going to be making a The Last of Us Season 2 video number 3. I haven't played that yet, so I'm going to be jumping on doing video 3 here pretty soon. Probably going to make me something to eat, and then I'm going to jump on my PS4. It's not my PS3, my PS4, and jump back on The Walking Dead. So yeah, I'm not The Last of Us, guys. The Walking Dead. Going to be playing The Walking Dead Season 2, video number 3, here in just a little bit. So I got 7 people watching. This is more people watching now than I usually have when I, stream a brand new game on from Steam or something. It's kind of funny, and it's probably because of the title. It's probably because I have the Fine Brothers in my title. I don't know. I think most of you guys are probably subscribers already, though, that, just kind of watch out for new videos from me and stuff like that. Because I know I've seen Ryan before. I know I've seen Cam, Snake. I know you guys I think you guys are all subscribers to me already. So I'm just not big enough to where I can put something big in my title and, be found. There's going to be 100 pages of people with the same thing in their title that are going to be viewed in the search before me. So... The Walking Dead, Snake, yes. Have you guys played the Walking Dead Season 1 and 2? And if you have, let me know. What do you think of it? Ryan says I am. But anyway, guys, it looks like people watching are kind of leaving, really not talking a whole lot about. I think I've gave my opinion of the Fine Brothers, so now I'm just going to leave this video up. If anybody else sends me a message, hey, what do you think about the Fine Brothers? I can just kind of go ahead and, revert them to this video, or they can watch this video if they're not watching or asking me questions now. But I've never got so many questions sent to me on YouTube as I have about this whole Fine Brothers incident, and it's kind of funny because I'm not a reaction video fan. I don't like reaction videos. I kind of despise them, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a few reactionist videos that I've came across here and there that seem like they're pretty cool. I know there's a Tyrone guy, a black guy that does reaction videos, and he seemed pretty cool because he looks like he adds a lot of his own viewpoints and perspectives and stuff like that. After he watches the video, he kind of talks about it and says what he thinks about it, and he kind of chimes in with his own opinion. He's not just making a reaction video to try to leech off the viral success of the big viral videos. So you haven't played the series at all? No problem, Snake. Yeah, you guys catch me. I will be on my PS4 doing a live stream right here on my YouTube channel for The Walking Dead here, probably in about 20 to 30 minutes. I'll be starting that. I'm definitely excited to jump into video number 3. If you guys haven't seen my playthrough of The Walking Dead, I have Season 1 on a playlist. I have episodes 1 and 2. I've left them up. They're on my videos. You can find those. And if you haven't played the game yourself, it's a fantastic game. The writing is as good as the writing for the Walking Dead TV show, which you guys know is huge. So The Walking Dead, when I first played it, it surprised the heck out of me. I really, really liked it. I was surprised that the writing was that well done for a video game. It kind of blew my mind. And yeah. So anyway, we'll be jumping into video number 3 of Season 2 of The Walking Dead here in about the next half hour or so like that. Just watch for me, and I'll be doing a live stream of that as well from my PS4. Does anybody else have a question for me or a comment, or do I know Brian for BHB Reptiles? I don't know him. No, I don't. Does he make videos there, Ryan? I mean, I'll stay here in this live stream as long as I have people talking to me and people watching, asking me questions or whatever. I mean, I'll stay here as long as you guys want, as long as people are talking and everything like that. But I've kind of gave my viewpoint on most of what I think about the Fine Brothers and what they did. I kind of basically called them, greedy bastards, and I think they deserve every bit of the consequences here for what they tried to pull over. But yeah, I haven't seen him, right? But we do plan on buying. We've already bought here at my house. We've already bought like a coffee table, and the coffee table is like has a built-in terrarium inside of it. And we got that on Craigslist like dirt cheap. I mean, it's like a coffee table that you would expect to cost $200 or $300, and we got it for like $60 on Craigslist or something like that. So, and it's brand new too, never been used. So, I decided at that point when we found that on Craigslist, we'd go get it, and we'd go ahead and get a female bearded dragon, get a new baby little bearded dragon. Hopefully, get a female. Maybe get one with a little more color to it than what Rocky has. Oh, okay. I'll have to check him out there, Ryan. All right, you guys, everybody, thanks for signing in for the stream. This is basically a Fine Brothers rant, basically saying they deserve what they're getting and even more. Honestly, for what they tried to pull, I'd be happier if they were down to 6 million subscribers. If they lost half their subscribers right now, I would chuckle and laugh. Right the way it is, they're still losing subscribers. They're definitely paying for it. I think they see that they made a big mistake. But if you ask me, they haven't paid for it nearly enough. For trying to get as greedy as they tried to get and trying to do to other YouTubers what they tried to do, I think they deserve an immediate 50% slash of all their subscribers. That's just my opinion. Anyway, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching. I will see anybody that wants to tune in for my live stream on the PS4 of The Walking Dead here shortly, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.